Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, one and all, to all of our lovely listeners. Today, we're talking our favorite holiday movies, TV shows, and properties, and also the greatest Christmas gift known to man, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Let's go!
Cinestro called the cast. It's your weekly gold mine. Stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. They got the beats, got those comic spins. I stay tuned in. Stay tuned.
I just want to point out my aunt is definitely asleep, and I will be getting a text about being too loud right now.
I was gonna say,
Oh
not even
my
a text.
God.
I would not be surprised if she came in and beat your ass for that.
like fucking clockwork.
I kind of want to go in there and
AZ.
beat your ass.
We're gonna see AZ just sitting there, and I'm gonna see a hand just come and grab him and just yank him
I'm
off
gonna just
camera. No, yeah, like AZ said, we are discussing all things holiday season. We're discussing. We're gonna start with the bad, the naughty list, and go to the nice list. Starting with the naughty list, freaking worst. I don't even know what to say about
This
this
is our
film.
Christmas episode, just FYI, because we just kind of.
If you can't tell by the names,
We lost our Christmas hats.
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't celebrate Christmas.
I can't afford Christmas hats because I'm saving
I have
money for
these.
healthcare.
I don't know what direction.
What's
Man,
healthcare?
there-
What's healthcare?
There
Oh
we go.
no!
The one you work in.
But there's
But
where
yes, we're
so
discussing.
we're gonna list our favorite holiday movies. Yes.
We're gonna start off
yeah.
talking about. We're gonna start talking about Red One for those of who are unfortunate enough to see it.
Boo!
Yeah,
We're
nobody
also gonna
watched
talk
that
about-
shit but you.
Oh goddamn! I hate myself even more now. We're also gonna talk about Sonic 3.
Also,
which,
boo!
which only AZ has seen.
So hyped, dude. I'm so fucking hyped. The movie's so goddamn
So
good.
let's burn through those two things, and we'll discuss our favorite holiday film, and we'll get really into the holiday spirit, here in just a moment.
Ooh,
Starting
I know.
with Ass Red One. Man, what else is there to say? It's The Rock in a film doing The Rock things. If you know what that means, if you know, you know. See Black Adam, see Fast and Furious past like the 5th movie. It's just, I have nothing really good to say about that film. Actually, I scratched that. J.K. Simmons, Swole Santa, that shit was cool. That's about it. That's all I got.
That man
It's a
made
very-
Whiplash.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
That man has an Oscar.
Go.
Mm. He also has pictures of Spider-Man.
That is, yeah.
I
that's
want
also-
pictures of Spider-Man on my desk.
I
by
want
9 a.m.
burger.
tomorrow. I need a cigar
Burger.
to really do the
So
impression.
tell us about Red One. Like, what's it about?
Yeah.
Why? What did you
So
think?
the premise.
Why would anyone watch this?
Yeah.
The premise. Oh man,
How many
there's
how
two types
many
of people who.
how many
there's two types of
lashes did
people-
Chris Evans get?
Chris Evans should be. Chris Evans, your punishment is 6,000 lashes. 6,000 lashes. The Rock, your punishment is infinite lashes until I say stop, and I will staple my mouth shut. Who else is in that movie? Lucy Liu. You get a pass.
Queen.
Queen,
Who else
yeah.
in that movie?
Does no wrong.
Man, I ain't got nobody else. They got some big ass anthropomorphic bear. The bear. He was kind of cool, but we let him slide. Anyways, no, the story of
And
Red
Kudik,
One
probably.
is basically just Santa gets kidnapped by. At first, I thought it was some kid who didn't believe in Christmas anymore and was like, "I'm gonna kidnap Santa." I was like, "This is some cool heist shit. This was about to go down." Wrong. I was so wrong. It was some evil Christmas witch, Gryla, who preys on those who are on the naughty list. She thrives off negativity, but in the wrong way. She wants to punish all the evil wickedness in the world. I'm like, bro, what is this shit? So Gryla, played by Kiernan Shipka, who also needs to fire her agent.
Yo,
no, yeah,
she's
I
in
like her.
dog shit, bro. She's good.
She's good though.
She needs to
And
take her
And she's
agent.
hot.
She needs to take her agent out to the back and just freaking.
She's in that movie, that Gia Coppola movie, The Last Showgirl, with Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, no
Which
one's
looks
seen that because
kinda
it hasn't
good.
come out.
But she's also in Twisters for like 2 seconds.
She was literally in that movie to be there and die like the first
Yeah.
five minutes with dark skinned Zachary Levi and like 4 other people.
Dark skin like Zachary Levi.
That guy was driving the car. The what's her name's boyfriend, Daisy Edgar Jones' boyfriend. The
Oh,
black haired dude.
was he like is he like a conservative?
No, he just looks like Zachary Levi if he was
But
cool.
black.
But if he was cool, if he has swag.
But anyways, Kiernan Shipka.
Yeah, Kiernan Shipka's character is kidnapping Santa, and she wants to use his powers to go use the naughty list and just put bad people into these little itty bitty snow globes, so there's no more naughtiness in the world. I'm like, what is this shit? And you know, on paper, if you're a child, this sounds like an interesting story. Obviously, we're not children.
See, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, who is this movie for? Is it for children? Is it not for kids?
Geared,
like,
it's geared towards 2 camps. Okay, the first camp is it's geared towards The Rock and his big ego. The second camp is geared towards kids who have just finished binge watching like all the MCU on Disney Plus, and they need some more shit to watch. Christmas MCU, but this is not Christmas MCU. This is Christmas shit, like dog shit.
Amazon,
so bad. Yeah, mind you, Amazon paid for this. Amazon put their money towards this. Shows you how little they care about doing logical shit.
They also did fucking Secret Level. Half of it is dog shit.
Most of it's dog shit.
The thing with this story is that, like I said, it's just The Rock. Bless you. It's just The Rock just being The Rock, and oh, look at me, I'm the main character. I
do the exact same thing that I do in every other movie.
It's literally the exact same thing, and it's so played out. It's tiresome, and that's what takes away from this movie, because you know, Christmas movies are supposed to be about the Christmas spirit and really bringing back that feeling, spreading joy, and you can tell an enticing and exciting story with Christmas. You can do that very easily. We've seen it before. We just finished watching the Christmas Chronicles right now, and I'm like, that's pretty solid. It's pretty fun. It's a fun time. The problem with Red One is that it's a film that takes itself too seriously at points. You know.
Yeah.
You can't do that with this kind. You need to be campy. Just have fun and don't be so rigid. And The Rock is so rigid.
I've heard. I don't know how accurate this is because I've only watched a couple reviews. And Matt, you can confirm or deny. But I watched. I don't know if you ever seen Pitch Meeting from Screen Rant, where they'll do like a parody of like
they'll stop going viral,
like a screenwriter.
Parody of a
pitch meeting, essentially. Of a pitch meeting, essentially. It's the screenwriter or director pitching the movie, and they'll say everything exactly as it happens, but in a kind of funny way. And he said that there's a point where The Rock has a bear torture a man, and it's not like cute, funny, haha torture. It's literally like the bear squeezes him until his organs are almost like broken. Is that actually like? Is that
awesome?
Yes and no.
They have their own Abu Ghraib in the North Pole.
The bear does squeeze Chris Evans as a form of torture to elicit response from him. However, his organs do not pop out.
Okay.
The bear's name is Garcia, and he walks around with he sounds like Frank Grillo. I looked up the voice actor. It's not Frank Grillo. I was so shook.
Who is it? A Hispanic guy? No,
I forgot his name. So, but it's just, man, I knew what I was getting into, so I can't really be upset. That's one thing, you know. Craven was a different story. I was hyped for that, and I got disappointed. I should have known better though.
But why is it so bad though? Like, what doesn't work about it besides The Rock being The Rock and just being as like wooden and a bad actor as he usually is? That's nothing new. And sometimes it works, like in Jumanji, for example.
It's just, you know, I think we're suffering from The Rock fatigue right now. I feel like what's it called? 2022 with Black Adam was really the turning point because that was his ego fully on display. Black Adam was not good. And then here comes like several movies later. Now we have Red One, and I saw that there's a report that he had seen Oppenheimer's like, I need to put this film on IMAX. I'm like, this is not something I paid to see in IMAX. I'll poke out my eyes.
No fucking way. He saw Oppenheimer
maximum.
was like, you know, my
said,
Oppenheimer.
He made an ad saying he said I saw it. He said, and I knew this is what we need to do for Red One.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
he said
that's crazy.
He did the Scorsese meme. He did the Scorsese meme and said Red One, absolute cinema. I was
no,
like,
you're right. It's delusion. It's like what part of you makes you think that this is even a fraction, as even if you didn't like Oppenheimer, that this is a fraction of what that movie was, at least from like a technical perspective, like from a cinematic perspective. Like, even if you didn't like Oppenheimer, in what world is Red One as well crafted as Oppenheimer?
Two movies I've seen two movies I've seen in IMAX, right, are Interstellar and Avatar, right? Those are both movies of incredible, not only just visual, but also just narrative. It just have a lot of scope to them, a lot of depth.
Yeah.
So I could see why those would be plastered on a screen in IMAX. Why the fuck is a Christmas movie, unless it's Die Hard? I guess you could make the argument for, but why would you put that in IMAX?
And even then, not even a Christmas movie. A Christmas movie that's mostly going to be watched on TVs because it's an Amazon fucking movie. So why would you shoot that shit in IMAX, dude? God,
you're just wasting money. Like, and all in all, I mean, Chris Evans, I don't know what's happened to him post MCU. Lucy Liu, she did her job well because all she had to do was be the boss lady of the agency that was in charge of magic creatures. That's all she did. Just stand there and be awesome. But the two main and then Nick Kroll's in this movie for like 5 minutes too.
Oh, I hate him.
So wild. Overall, this is just
funny.
It was just not good. I didn't have fun. It's better than Trap. But that's not saying much. It's better than Megalopolis. Also not saying much. However, it doesn't make it past like a 3 rating for me either. So that shows you how low. And the three that it got was because of J.K. Simmons, and I love Christmas, so I have to.
I love Christmas.
I was like Christmas spirit. I was trying to feel it. I wasn't feeling it.
Well, sometimes you know, Matt, it's just you have an experience like you set out for like a good cinematic time, but
here we go.
It's not good. Sometimes you just gotta live and learn. Speaking of live and learn.
What?
That's a Sonic the Hedgehog song.
No one fucking knows that shit, bro.
No one knows the Sonic soundtrack.
You know what you could have said? You could have been like,
let's focus on a good 3. Fuck. That was a better one.
What did you give? What did you
worse?
What did
that was
you
a worse one.
He said 3 multiple times. I could have said
I don't even know if
you give Red
One
at
a good 3
this point, AZ.
You could have said
Red One. Matt, would you give Red One?
3 out of
give it
10.
a 3.
Damn.
I said let's give it a good 3.
That's high.
And
That's very high.
2 out of 10. No, what did I give Craven? 3 out of 10. Yeah, it can't be higher than Craven. That's for sure.
You said the
That's
bear's
insane.
name was Garcia.
Yeah, Bear's name was like Garcia.
You're still on this.
Oh,
because the writer's name Iram Garcia, and he wrote
that is I think that's The Rock's ex-wife's new husband, who also produced this film, who is also the agent for Henry Cavill.
It's just dog
this man
shit
is
all
ruining
around.
so many
garbage
things.
This is
all
the worst
around.
This is the worst type of nepotism.
Bro, how do
It's
you
just
let
not
your
good.
ex-wife's new husband, produce your fucking movie,
I don't
bro?
know,
What are we doing? Talk about fucking cuck, bro. Holy shit. The Rock cuck? Question mark? That should be the title of this episode. The Rock
thumbnail.
Dwayne the Cuck Johnson.
Sorry. I was just stuck on that. Sorry. Anyways, Red One fucking sucks. Don't watch it. Don't waste your fucking time.
Yeah,
dog shit ass movie.
I don't think that's The Rock's ex-husband's new wife.
Ex-husband's new wife?
I mean, hold on. Ex-wife's new husband.
New allegations.
The Rock gay? Gay cuck? Question mark?
No.
Does Dwayne the Rock is gay?
Cuck? Question mark.
just that. No further context on who it's about. Just cuck? Question mark.
Cuck? Question mark.
I don't know what relationship he is to her though.
Who cares? Who cares? This is an interesting podcast. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Who
matter.
cares? Who cares?
Who cares?
I
Fuck
don't
him.
know.
Fuck
I'm
him.
not
Who cares?
investigating The Rock's life. I am investigating why this film was made though. And
He's worked with The Rock a lot though.
It's just.
I think
This
he's
is too many-
the Rock's wife's brother.
I guess.
Maybe. I don't know. All I know is
she's married to Dwayne Johnson, and she's Iram Garcia's sister.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, there we go.
Still bad nepotism because it's not.
So The
good.
Rock gay? Question mark.
Doing it bad, like not good.
Rock gay cuck? Question.
So
It's just
All in all,
I think the main
dog
thing
shit.
about the Rock that really sucks is just like every time he used to be such a great actor, but he's really just a shadow of his former self. And if I wanted to talk about a good shadow,
No,
we're gonna talk about
Yeah,
Sonic the
that one was kind of
Hedgehog
good. That one
3.
was kind of
That's
good.
good. That's
Yeah,
good.
that one
And you
was
know why
kinda
it's
good.
even better?
I let that
Because
one
the
slide.
entire time I've had my camera off, I've been attempting to dress like Dr.
Oh.
Eggman with this jacket. It's not worked, but we're trying.
I thought you were
We're
just trying to be gay.
Listen,
thought you
first
was
off,
jerking off.
maybe I do that naturally. Look at my nails. Look at me.
Beautiful.
But this look. I said it in the episode, which is going to be released after this, so it won't make sense. But you'll understand it if you watch that
You
one
watch
in the
them both.
future first.
Yeah.
You watch them back to back, you'll understand.
Into the
you know?
Sinestro court.
Yeah, I'm like Kevin. Yeah. We're like Kevin
Cinestro
Feige.
verse.
Yeah, we're like Kevin Feige. All of our entertainment requires homework. Yay.
Oof,
But
nice
that's
dig,
neither-
Kevo.
that's neither here nor there. We're here to talk about a good cinematic universe, a legendary one. Dare I say, the best video game movie? Because I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. There have been so many video game movies in the past, and the success rate of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise
Atrocious.
as a series of movies, it is not atrocious. It is an anomaly. It is a scientific improbability, a statistical nightmare, because these movies started out with that horrendously ugly Sonic design that has only seen the light of day past that point in Chip and Dale. A design that was so bad, the special effects team was bullied off of the internet. And then they said, we are delaying this film to rework this entire design. They reworked all the marketing. Every single frame of that film, completely overhauled Sonic. And then they made the first one. And the first one was surprisingly good. No one expected it to be, but it was fun. Ben Schwartz, amazing. Just great. That's quintessentially what we expect, right? The second one, we're getting the team together. This is where Team Sonic intermingles. It's based off of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, for sure.
Where you have
It's
the
based on
introduction.
Sonny the Edgehog.
Yes, Sonny the Hedgehog.
Edgehog.
Well, the Hedgehog doesn't get introduced until Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And then you have Knuckles, who's at odds with Sonic, clashing and butting heads, and then you have Tails helping out Sonic, and they slowly become a team to defeat
African
Robotnik,
Hedgehog.
right? And then, last but not least, you get to Sonic 3, right? Sonic 3 is a movie that I saw just today. And I may have recency bias. I will be the first to admit. Okay, I'm the target demographic for this. I like silly cartoons.
You don't say.
I'm literally
As
an
the mind of a
autistic
child.
I'm an
Loves dog
autistic
shit.
nerd. This is my wheelhouse, right? But the fact that Sonic 3, I'm gonna look at the box office because this is fucking insane.
Honestly, I'd rather get called pretentious than be a fan of the Sonic movies.
So
You know what?
to put this in
I'll say
perspective,
it. I'll say it.
to put this in perspective,
I think liking Queer is better than liking Sonic 3. Controversial? Maybe.
Queer is a great movie.
I'm kidding,
just-
AZ. Keep going.
it's just an anomaly that these movies have done
Yeah.
as well
That
as
they've
they
been as
have.
successful as they have been, right? Because
'Cause-
who the fuck
because-
would have thought that a movie
No one.
based on
I'm
Sonic
just
the
saying,
Hedgehog was going to have a
2020,
trilogy?
21,
Like,
2021's Mortal Kombat. It's better than all 3 Sonic movies.
No. Here's I pulled
Yes.
the fucking stats, motherfucker. I'm proving this shit is goddamn.
Oh, we want to look at the list.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
look at
on
the
his
list.
Ben Shapiro shit.
So hypothetically, for the sake of the argument, let's say you stood a goddamn chance against me in the Sonic the Hedgehog debate, right?
Yeah.
The first Sonic the Hedgehog movie in its lifetime gross has made $150 million.
Nah, we're
Opening
talking about quality,
weekend,
not about
58
not about money.
million, right? Following it up by the sequel with its lifetime gross of 200 million, rounding up. It's 190, but I'm just round up just for the sake of flat numbers.
Because it needs it.
And it opened with only about roughly 73 million. All right, not exactly mind-blowing, but that is also near the tail end of COVID and also diminishing returns as per usual. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 said, I see what you've done first movie. I've seen what you've done second movie. Hold my beer, pussy, I'm about to spaz. And proceeded to have a 60 million opening weekend. So far, it's already made over half the gross of both movies in their intro. Like, it's running laps. And I mean that, full pun intended. Everybody in this movie is on a 11.5. I do not know of the voice actress for Tails. I did not look that up. That is my bad. But they're doing a great job. Ben Schwartz as Sonic, fantastic. He's an amazing blue blur. I love everything he does. Idris Elba as Knuckles is back again. And I'm going to be honest, Knuckles gets his ass beat.
Remember when we were talking about motherfuckers who need to fire their agents?
Idris.
Idris
wants to make a cyberpunk movie because that boy doesn't have shit to do but Sonic movies.
I understand Idris Elba is pretty much just doing like his midlife crisis side quest arc, but I am fully in support of it because his Knuckles is quite fun. The humor in this movie is not as cringe as it normally is. It feels very childish and very forced. For instance, you have the first movie where Sonic is flossing, and I know what you're saying. Hey, aren't you 25 in an hour talking about a movie with small furry animals? Fuck you. The Fortnite dance where the kid does this shit.
I remember that.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
He does that in the first. He does that in the first movie, and I also think the second one, but he doesn't do it in this. But in this one, the jokes are actually surprisingly fun. Like they're actually good jokes.
Is it a different writer?
I don't even know if it's a different writer. I feel like it's the same people, but it feels smarter somehow. I don't know how to explain it, how to really fathom how this movie is better. But
I don't know,
the way that it improves.
I've seen all the Resident Evil movies, and I think that's the best.
This movie takes the special effects, for instance, in the first two, are not necessarily lackluster, but they're not exactly mind-blowing. Outside of Sonic and his immediate friend group, there's not really much CGI care given to things, and not much is done practically. However, in this one, they make this nigga Shadow look like the rawest dude I've ever fucking seen.
Because he's Mexican.
Bro, he's my Latino king, bro. Shadow the Hedgehog. Look, man. Look. I played your game on the Xbox, bro. I'm a baller.
Shit was fire. Right? Shit was fire.
I know. They gave a rodent a gun, and I asked no questions. I said, strap in. We're in for the ride. And the movie, he doesn't have guns. Respectfully. But the movie has this way of staging the action in a way that is framed beautifully. There's the entire opening chase sequence you see in the trailer where they're in Japan, right? And they're fighting each other, right? You know the Akira slide that is like the most famous motorcycle
referenced in every fucking movie ever?
Does that up the side of a skyscraper and stares down Sonic as he launches into the air, teleports off the bike, and spikes this nigga into the ground. And I was just sitting there.
That does sound kind of cool.
I was just sitting there like, oh my god, what a time to be alive.
I know I'm shitting on it like as a joke. I keep saying I need to watch them, and I feel like I need to because it seems like these movies know what they are. They're like, we're not going to try to be anything. We're not. We're here to have a good time. Everybody involved knows they're there to have a good time, and I really like that because I feel like at the end product, which it seems like, is just a fun movie, right? Which
it's a movie that knows what it is.
Exactly, and it appeals to a vast audience of people, right? Because you can't go into it being like, well, that wasn't like quality cinema, because you're like, well, that's not what it's trying to do. It's a fucking movie based on a video game about a really fast hedgehog who talks. It's like, who gives a fuck? Like it's like they know, and they're like, yeah, that's exactly what we are. A movie about a fucking hedgehog who can run really fast, and this is a fun time, and it's and so I really appreciate that, and so I really want to lock down and watch all these movies. But honestly, I do think that I'm gonna check them out because it's like when you want an easy watch,
it's
just
so
hanging
good.
out, you're
It's
just
so
chilling.
good.
You put on the Sonic movies.
It's the thing that also is incredible. I should probably just recap the story real quick. It's Sonic and Tails and Knuckles. They're having a big old party and everything's fine and fun until they get recruited by Gunn. Which, by the way, I believe her name is Kristen Ritter, Jessica Jones.
Yeah,
she's in this. She's in this.
I'm watching.
She's in this.
I'm back
did
in.
not expect that. I did.
I love Sonic. I love Sonic.
She's like the Maria Hill to Gunn, which is essentially like Shield in the world of Sonic.
Oh my
right?
god!
But she steps off the fucking aircraft. So it's a global United Nations or something, some fucking thing.
Yeah.
But she steps off and she recruits them to do a mission because apparently Gerald Robotnik, the grandfather of Dr. Robotnik of Eggman, has
Guardian Units of Nations.
Yes. Guardian Unit of Nations. Yes. They're responsible for guarding against extraterrestrial threats and whatnot. And what happens is Gerald Robotnik, the grandfather of Eggman, he found this life form named Shadow and was running tests on him for the government a couple years ago, and he has an evil plan that he's cooking up with Shadow to get his revenge on not only the people of Gunn who wronged him, but also the entire world. And it's up to Sonic and the gang to stop them. And at first, does not sound like the story is going to get deep or emotional, and then it does. It takes this oddly dark turn, like insanely dark. I don't know how much
about like being lost and found
family. Not even just that. It gets fucking wicked. So major spoiler for Sonic 3. But Ivo Robotnik is working with Eggman the entire time to take down Gunn, right? Because apparently he just wants normal evil guy revenge. Because what happened was Gunn was trying to just permanently ice Shadow. They're like, listen, we don't know what he's capable of. We don't know what this project's going to do. We're going to stop researching it. And and Gerald was like, no, that's fucking stupid. He's a sentient being, all right? He's basically like my son. I've adopted him. I've raised him, right? Yeah. And his granddaughter Maria has taken a really good liking to Shadow. They're like the best of pals. They're two fucking like just normal little children having the best time. Maria, the little girl who gets shot. By the way, she dies horribly, and people clapped. It was fun. Yeah, she dies. Yeah. So you know how in the game she dies via a gunshot. Yeah. It's worse. So what happens is as they're fleeing the facility, the main old guy from Sonic 2. Old general guy who was like, "Hey, one of the gun commanders is like, hey, don't shoot, stop. There's a fucking child there. What is wrong with you? You're insane." And before he can put the soldier's gun down, this motherfucker has an itchier trigger finger, like he just spotted a minority minding its own business, and he fucking blasts. It hits a business. It hits a shit. I just realized what I said. The gun hits a fuel container. Gunn's gun hits a fuel container, blows up. Kills Maria in the explosion.
Oh yeah.
Robotnik is carted off and he's blamed for it. And Shadow is put on suspended animation a la Captain America style. Right? But what happened is the whole movie, it seems like Gerald is just manipulating Eggman and Shadow to go along with his scheme, and he's just like, fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna use this space laser here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna blow up the motherfucking gun base, and that's it, right?
Sure. Get
and that's why that's why Shadow's going along with it, because he hates Gunn. He hates Gunn. He has no ill will towards anybody else. He just hates these people because they killed his best friend and froze him for 50 years. Understandable. Turns out, the laser, when it goes off, is not going to just hit the gun base. It's actually going to hit the planet and not only vaporize Earth, but everything in its surrounding area, including Robotnik and Eggman on the space station. He's doing a suicide pact to get back at the entirety of humanity. Like, he says it in the movie. And when Eggman's like, Grandpa, why would you fucking do this? We're family. Why would you want to kill me? He says, the only family I had died with Maria, and that was when my world died. So now their world burns too. And I was like, holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ, dude.
This is a
It's
kid's
kind of
movie.
hard.
That's
That's kind of hard, bro.
Find
That's
you
a
a man.
bar.
Find you a
See,
man who will burn
hear
the
that
world
right
when you die.
It was
That's
so
the thing that-
fucking good.
That's the thing that villains are lacking nowadays, bro. That conviction. You know, there's villains that used to just be in there for the love of the game. Now we got some weak ass characters who'll be like, "Oh, I stubbed my toe. I had a bad day. I'm gonna do this."
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers just come out of nowhere and say, "I want to fuck shit up" just because they want to. That's a real hater. I like that.
So they
I'm
even
watching
also they also make a little joke. There's a couple of tongue in cheek fourth wall breaks, right? For instance, both Robotniks, right? Both Ivo Robotnik, so that Eggman's government name, right? And Gerald are played by Jim Carrey. A thing that is acknowledged by the movie in a very funny way, because when they first meet, they're like looking at each other doing the whole Tarzan thing. They're like, interesting. We appear to complete each other's sentences. Our mannerisms mimic each other. It's almost as if we're a character played by the same actor in a movie. And they just look and they stare at the camera for a solid minute of silence. And it's so goddamn funny.
That's pretty good. That's funny.
It's like very tongue-in-cheek. The whole movie is just very good at not taking itself seriously and then taking itself seriously when it needs to be. It also takes the problem of the second one, which was very large amounts of human characters, and instead injecting that humanity into the animals who I came here to see. Right? It doesn't sidetrack on all these other people.
Animated CGI
characters, right? But it puts that humanity and that focus on the main trio of Team Sonic as well as Shadow. And it really, in a sense, is almost just Shadow's movie. Because this man spends the whole film aura farming. Everything he does
you don't cast Keanu
is
Reeves
fucking incredible.
and not base the movie.
Next to John Wick, this is his best role, and I'm not even meaning that it was like a joke.
The Matrix,
Cyberpunk
yes.
more better.
Bill and Ted,
yes,
Cyberpunk more better.
Fuck all of them, because the
47 Ronin,
the way Keanu's voice has a very limited range. It stays in one consistent way, right? But there's small little twinges of inflections, of small changes that he uses to encapsulate that emotion. And the emotion that is displayed on Shadow during some of these beats is incredible. And I gotta be honest, man, they have a scene where they break open the Master Emerald and the power not only goes into Sonic, but it goes into Shadow, and these niggas start having a Dragon Ball Z level planetary.
They go gold.
Yes, they go gold. This was my exact face the whole time. This cinema.
Easy.
So what would you give it? What would you give this movie?
Leo DiCaprio meme.
The action was great. A couple of the jokes didn't hit as much as I would have, but it was commonly shot, special effects on point, and it was just fun from start to finish. And this caps off a trilogy, and the post-credit scene is insane. They involve Metal Sonic and Amy Rose. Like, I can't look, I gotta be honest. Marvel better watch the fuck out, because DC and Sonic are smoking them. This shit might be it's a 9.8, bro. This is a 9.8.
DC and
9.8.
This is a 9.8.
Marvel better watch out.
Now,
begging you to watch a real movie.
Yeah.
First off,
please watch one of the pretentious shit I'd be talking about.
Look,
this shit's still 9.8.
Look, the reason I say it's a 9.8 is because none of these movies, all three of these movies, should never have happened. They shouldn't be as successful as they are. They shouldn't be.
I know that they're fun for what they are, you know.
No, because I will admit, I'm glazing to a certain degree, but all of this entire franchise is a cinematic marvel. It is an anomaly as to how successful it is. And my autistic love for Sonic aside, holy shit, this is incredible. I gotta give it a 9.8. The only point two comes for two reasons. One, they do stuff with the human characters I don't really care about. And two, bro, they do a Family Guy cutaway gag. It hurt. They caused me pain.
It was lame.
And there's also a line that's in the trailer, Konichi what? When they're in Japan, that like I want that was my 13th reason. I'll be honest. But other than that, 9.8.
Nice.
This shit is beautiful.
So
And they
final
do
verdict?
the pose. They do the fucking the game pose where it's like this shit when they're back to back, they hit that. Ah, it's so good.
Final
It's so
verdict:
good.
Sonic 3 fucks.
Yeah.
Sonic
All right.
kind of lit.
Best
Good
birthday
shit.
present I've
Kinda
ever
lit.
given myself, bro.
I'm
Best.
proud. I'm happy.
Best.
For you, AZ.
Sonic
I'm so
3 kind of
happy.
lit. And speaking of kind of lit, we're gonna be talking about holiday movies. Our favorite Christmas holiday movie. We'll pick one each. Just go on that about
Aw.
that. Yeah, we'll just pick one each real quick because there's a lot. And I'm pretty sure we'll have more overlap like last time. Last year
got
we picked we did like movies and shows. I don't know what all came
I don't
out.
think there's
this
any
year
holiday
holiday-wise.
shows.
We stretched a little bit and put Hawkeye in there. We did stretch a little bit.
It takes
Hawkeye
place
in there.
during
Dude,
Christmas.
I remember
It was
that.
so bad. We said Hawkeye. That's tough.
We said Hawkeye.
Let me go first because I got a pretty
Go
good
ahead.
list. I think here's some of my favorite. It's not. I'm known. I don't like Christmas movies. I think they're kind of lame and like corny and boring and stupid. I
Bro
like
hates
Christmas.
joy.
I don't like the movies. I
He
think
does.
they're dumb. I'd rather watch movies about something more interesting that's not fucking Christmas. But here's some few Christmas movies that I do like. I'll just list them off. It's really
He
pretty
stole
quick.
these from me.
The Holdovers.
Stole that.
Fantastic movie. Jack Frost, the Michael Keaton vehicle where he plays a snowman.
A snowman.
Yep, great movie. Christmas Vacation. Funny
National
as fuck.
Lampoon.
National
That's pretty
Lampoon
funny.
holds
That's
up.
pretty good
Really
one.
I've seen
funny.
that.
Happiest Season. The Kristen Stewart joint where she plays a lesbian and she visits her partner's family for Christmas. Funny, good, heartwarming. Audrey Plaza's in it, hot as fuck as well. Black Christmas, the OG, the classic, and even like the early 2000s remake that me and Gerardo grew up on.
Mhm.
Fun, great time. And
Banger.
the
It's
last
not
one, the Sean Baker movie Tangerine is set on Christmas Eve. Fantastic film. Shot on an iPhone, has non-actors in it. Centers around a trans sex worker. Incredible film. That's my list of favorite Christmas movies.
Okay.
I think it's pretty vast, pretty broad, covers a lot. There's some, like AZ would say, some pretentious picks in there, but I think there's a little bit
Yeah,
for everybody.
you were able to squeeze some bullshit that no one's ever seen in there. Yeah, good job.
I enjoy French filmmaker Jean-Jacques Cocteau's
It's the birth of
Filet
Christ
mignon.
told through the perspective of a rat.
No, his movie about a woman giving birth, and it happens in real time. It takes an hour and a half to get through. Fantastic movie.
Fuck off.
Jean Cocteau, he's great, bro.
Yeah, sure he is.
French New Wave goat.
Bro
I think his
said,
name is Jerry Don't Got Toes, bro. He's mid.
you said Jerry don't got hoes?
Jerry Don't Got Hoes, bro.
Jerry Jones don't got hoes.
That's true.
Bitch ass.
Well, he does. He does. They're
Sadly,
called the
I
Dallas
think he does.
Cowboys.
Those are his bitches, are the Dallas Cowboys. No, the Dallas Cowboys fans are his real bitches.
Exactly. They're his bottom bitches. They're the
There you
real
go.
earners.
Right.
All right, who's next?
Gerardo,
Top
All
that
right.
list. Nobody.
for a holiday.
Oh, my
What's he
holiday.
got? What's he got?
The Holdovers is also on my list.
Yeah.
I introduced Luis to that movie.
No, he didn't.
Uh,
No, he didn't.
yeah, I discovered it. It's pretty cool of me.
I made it and then I showed him.
Yeah, I made it, sold it to whatever the fuck that guy's name is.
Uh,
Yeah.
Sony.
Holdovers, great Christmas movie.
Uh-huh.
Gremlins, a fucking classic.
Classic.
I don't care if someone says it's not a Christmas movie. If you don't think so, you can suck my fucking asshole. It's great. It's got great kills and it's beautiful.
Mhm.
And the last one is the Polar Express because I grew up on it. I don't care if it looks fucking stupid.
Classic.
It's fun. It makes me cry. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
My favorite
Banger.
nightmare simulator.
It's
Super
it's
banger.
rough
Polar
in
Express.
parts.
That CG is rough.
I had to explain to someone that Billy was poor the other day. And they
What do you
didn't
mean?
get it.
What happened? What do you mean?
You know how one of the kids is poor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't. They're like, what do you mean? How's he?
They
poor?
thought they thought he was just a good singer. He just
guess so.
just a sad.
What do you mean they
kid
didn't
who
know he
dresses
was
in a
poor?
potato
What do you
sack.
They're like, yeah. Well, you know how he doesn't get Well, we're moving.
No,
into a
but
tangent.
digress a little bit. Yeah, he doesn't get presents.
You know how he has no presents. He has
Yeah.
shitty. He has really shitty fucking
Clothes.
PJs on.
Mhm.
Like, it's very clear that man is not in the same tax bracket as the main character. And she was like, "No, I think he's the same." Okay, no.
Damn, being
That
so
is the most elitist
class
shit
and
I've
needy. I know
ever-
that's how you know you have it good when you can't recognize poor people.
What?
You don't know the
What
you don't know the signifiers of poverty.
Poor. What
What
is
what-
poor?
Are you telling me people don't have
Is
G's
that when
bleeding
father
them filet
makes
mignon?
less than 300,000 a year?
Yeah, exactly.
I can't even imagine that.
Great
The
list.
boy-
Polar Express is a great shout. I think it's a great movie. Robert
And that
Zemeckis
drift scene,
cooked.
fuck.
On the ice. Great movie.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, heartwarming. Makes me cry every time.
They drifted a
AZ.
train on some
All
Fast
of-
and Furious
all of-
shit with the power of family and Christmas. I
AZ.
get it.
all of these very solid picks, but I've heard no one mention one of the best Christmas movies ever made in the history of mankind. Rise of the Guardians is a sensational fucking animated
Another
Christmas
fucking
movie.
Cartoon.
Zack
Cartoon.
Snyder.
Cartoon.
Rise
No,
of the
that's
Guardians.
That's that
Yeah, the
bullshit
owl
house
with
of
with
Gahul,
you
not
got
that
you
one.
got
Oh,
you
that's
got,
the
you
Guardians
got-
of Gahul.
You got look. Think about this, bro. You have big Russian Santa Claus. You have Hugh Jackman as the Easter Bunny. You got Ant-Man going crazy. You got that
You got the
weird
Bald
Matt
King.
Smith version Nightmare,
Oh,
bro.
I know what
you
he's
got
talking
the
about. I know what
Tooth
he's
Fairy,
talking about.
Jack
Yeah.
Frost.
I didn't see
That
that
whole
bullshit.
movie is so good. It's just so fun.
Is this
I've
a
seen it
Christmas
maybe before.
movie?
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I grew out of
It
that
is.
shit by the time it came
It
out.
is. It is.
Oh,
It is
'cause
indeed a
Jack
Christmas
Frost
movie.
is in it.
Yeah. That was part of why I liked it as a
Jesus, Chris Pine,
Like-
Jude Law,
he
Hugh
like
Jackman,
Jack
Alec
Frost.
Baldwin,
Yeah, dude, the
Lisa
cast is
Fisher.
fucking insane. The cast
Yeah.
is fucking insane for this movie. It's a fucking hoot and a half, and I love it. It's
Alright.
so goddamn
Good
good.
shout. No one's said that. Good
Um,
shout. What's next?
Another banger. I gotta be honest. I believe it's called Violent Night, and I think it's Mick Foley. It's like a
No.
murderous Santa. I love that movie so much.
That
I
movie
love
is
that.
great.
It's so
You talking about
fucking.
talking about
He's not
John
talking-
Wick Santa.
No, he's not
Sisu
talking about.
Santa.
He's talking about the wrestler Santa. He's,
The wrestler
you're-
said, "I think
you're
it's Mick
thinking
Foley."
of,
Isn't it Mick Foley?
I think so, but you're.
I think it's Mick Foley. Yeah.
It's not called
uh,
Violent Light. Violent Light's the one with the guy from Stranger Things.
No, I think
What
they
is-
both are called Violent Night. If I'm, but I
Let
know
me
what
see.
he's
Let me
talking
see.
about.
Let me see. I gotta look it up. But it's so. It's
No,
so,
Violent Night's the one with
Santa's
David Harbour.
sleigh.
Santa's sleigh.
That's
Santa's
so funny.
sleigh is so goddamn
That movie
funny
fucks.
for no reason.
Fucking hilarious.
There's I think at one point like he like fucking like impales a dude on a candy cane, and the whole plot of the movie is that Santa is like just some douchebag from like thousands of years ago and was cursed by
Goldberg is in this.
and he was cursed by an angel after losing a game of curling. He loses a bet. You know
What
that
the
game where
heck
you
is
sweep
Goldberg doing?
where you sweep the fucking hockey puck, but he loses in that game to the angel, and so for the thousands of years he's forced to be nice and use all his evil magics for good. Hence why we have the myth of Santa, and why he goes
Magics.
around the world
Yeah.
giving presents and shit because
Got it,
he's still
got
under
it.
the curse.
Okay.
But in this movie, the
It
curse
expires.
is broke. It's the curse expires, and he's back to smoking shit.
Going back to being an
It's-
evil motherfucker.
It's so funny.
It's a great
It's-
time. It's a great
He
time.
murders a bunch of people at a Thanksgiving at a little Christmas dinner too. It's just fun. It's just good.
All right.
I would say also I have Home Alone and Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas to round out my holiday
Of course,
thing.
of course.
Honorable mention, of course, as a black man, I have to say it. I'm contractually obligated to this Christmas. Good movie. Good movie.
Is that a Tyler
movie.
Perry movie?
Maybe I don't know who made that. Matt, who made that?
Matt, the other
Matthew,
black
chime in.
person. Yeah, other black person. Let us know.
You there, other Negro.
Well,
But,
it wasn't
good
Tyler
list,
Perry,
good
that's
list.
for
But
sure.
but actually wait. Swap out the Grinch. I actually want to swap that out. The original I really like because it's a fun story, but also the remake is pretty good with Pete Holmes. The best Christmas pageant ever is a very good one. That is it is a
Never heard of that.
heartwarming little story. It is about a group of little orphans that are such little shits that the entire community fears them, and they get taken in by this lovely pastor, and I think it's like a drama teacher, and they put on a Christmas pageant. and it is the nativity, and it's so adorable
nativity
to see
story.
these
God bless drama
horrible
teachers.
ragamuffins. And it's such a beautiful little story, and it's so
Beautiful.
good.
That's a good show.
I recommend it.
I'll check it out.
I recommend watching it. It's good. But yeah, that's
Mr.
my list.
Wahoo.
Yeah, dude, good shout.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm
Wahoo.
trying to podcast, bitch. I'm trying to be engaging, you know?
No, I appreciate it.
Matthew, come on. It's your turn,
Matthew's
brother.
clocking
It's your
back
turn,
in.
Matthew.
He's clocking
It's your
back
turn.
in.
I don't think he can hear us.
Hey, Matthew.
Give him a
Good
second.
shout.
Good
Give me a
shout,
second.
Matthew.
Yeah, good shout, Matthew.
Can you hear us, Matthew?
Yeah.
Matthew.
Can you
Can you
hear?
hear us?
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Bro,
Give us
why
your
these
list.
headphones? These headphones done died in the middle of the. I was like,
Give
why
it-
is this? I
Give
said,
us
why
your
did it go
list, brother.
silent?
I know
I
you
thought
gotta
the
go. Give
computer died.
us your list, brother.
Man, all right, off top, boom. We got two bangers back to back. Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2. Undisputed GOAT. Undisputed GOAT. You already know.
Starring U.S.
Tan-
President
Tangerine.
Donald J. Trump.
Tangerine more gooder.
We don't like that orange goon that's in there. But anyways,
Speak for
next.
yourself.
Now we also have
We
a
know who Luis
contender for
voted
top
for.
spot. Another contender for top spot. Tim Allen, the Santa Claus, and Santa Claus 2,
Oh, yeah.
and Santa Claus 3. They don't miss.
Which is
Three.
the one
I
with
forgot.
Jack Frost? Which is the one with Jack
Is-
Frost?
that's the
one?
third
Santa
one.
Claus
The
3.
reverse clause. That's the best one. Third,
The
it's
movie's
the end game of Santa
banger.
Claus.
The first one's good. The first one's good.
Mm.
What else?
I'm
man?
also throwing honorable mention. Violent Night, John Wick, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Was that movie
David-
written well?
David-
That one was ass.
No,
I
but
gotta,
that
I
shit
gotta
was
watch
hard.
that.
It was fun.
I gotta
It was
watch
fun.
that.
It was
was
so
fun.
fun.
I liked it.
David Harbour, Mr. Mixed Bag of Tricks, doing all types of random
David
shit.
Harbour, just put the fucking fries in the bag, man.
I watched it on the plane. It was a good time.
I watched it on Amazon the other day, like last year, whenever, like, was it a year or two after it came out? A year after it came out.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Because I remember Sisu came out. I was like, oh, hey, that's cool. And I was like, wait, this is just Santa Sisu or Santa John Wick. That's literally all it is. It's
Santa
around killing
Sisu.
motherfuckers.
Saint
Oh.
Nicholas.
Saint
Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Nah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That's what they should have
Incredible.
called it. instead of Violent
Marksman
Night.
pun god.
Yeah. I'm thinking Merry
And-
Christmas.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm jolly. He just started
Yeah.
shutting him
I'm
down.
thinking ho, ho, ho.
And he just Rudolph pulls out the switch.
Nice. All right. And would you
The
have any more?
tagline gonna be like, he sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, some shit like that, and he's gonna be him running around with a candy cane knife.
I thought you had
Candy
more.
cane
You,
shank.
you were cooking. I thought you had more.
Oh,
He
bro,
sees you when you're
nah.
sleeping. He sees you when you're
Nah.
awake.
It's like
See, I don't want the studios to start stealing. I'm not ghostwriting for no studios. You gotta pay us.
You gotta pay my
You gotta
pay
pay
me.
up.
Talk to my people.
Those are my top 5 Christmas movies, bro.
Nice.
I know there's many more. There's many more holiday movies in there, but those
Oh.
ones speak.
honorable mention.
out to
This
me.
one isn't a good movie at all, and I don't like it because none of us were like actually watching this movie. It was forced on us. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer is simultaneously the best and worst Christmas movie I've ever seen.
Honorable mention: Eight Crazy Nights, the Adam Sandler animated. show.
Oh,
That movie's so
bum,
fucking
biddy,
good.
bum, biddy,
Banger.
bum,
So
dum,
good.
bum.
Makes
I've
me
never
cry
seen it.
every single fucking time I watch it.
Sob.
Really, it's that
Sobbing.
Sob.
Have you
I've
watched
never-
it recently?
No, I've never seen it. I only know the bitty bitty bomb bomb
Dude,
thing.
watch
from
it with a
shitpost
developed
memes.
brain and you're gonna
You're
You're gonna
gonna
lose
cry your fucking eyes out. It's incredible.
I might watch it after this. Then.
All
Oh
right,
shit! It's
sorry,
my
man.
birthday in 10 minutes. Oh my
Oh
god!
my god! All right, let's wrap it up so you can
What
celebrate.
are we getting them?
Nothing.
We're getting you
our present.
a
I'm zelling
another
it.
shout out. We're getting you another shout out on the page. Follow AZ at Tari Singo.
I've been
on
paid an
YouTube,
exposure. This is
Instagram.
my worst nightmare.
Follow AZ on twitch.tv/Tari Singo.
Exposure, if that.
He's dropping the series about the about
Circumcision.
that character that I can't mention.
Foreskin
here
man.
for reasons. No, yeah, AZ's birthday is coming up, guys. Go ahead and do him a big solid.
Happy
Tap in with
birthday,
him
AZ.
on the platforms.
I want 2,000 subs for Christmas.
There you go.
You
Make
have
it
24
happen.
hours to decide.
Make it happen. Or he turns to Christmas John Wick Santa Claus, but black.
Oh, he will
Yeah.
murder one of the 8 children he's kidnapped. and is
Yeah, I'm
keeping in his
fucking
attic.
who's that
Blanta
shitty
Claus.
guy from Stranger Things? I'm David Harbour, and I'm gonna show up at your door and start voice acting. Ooh.
No,
as
please.
Frankenstein.
No.
Here's my lines from Creature Commando.
That was better than anything he's done on that podcast.
Let me do my David Harbour Creature Commandos one time.
Yeah, go for it.
Father, should I not have a love to? What is life but to have love?
He said,
"You have a wife. Why don't I?"
That's pretty good.
You took
That's
my
pretty-
bride. My bride, she loves me. Motherfucker is
Why
basically
is that
zombie Forrest Gump.
That's so
It's
good.
so
bro.
accurate. Just cast Matt in movies,
DC.
bro. Just put the
DC.
stick
Hit him up.
DC, you know what to do.
It'll
Do
be
the right
cheaper,
thing.
too.
in.
It'll be
Oh
cheaper.
my god.
Bro, I work off clout. Say, I don't need to do.
Just tweet
Just
my
like
shit.
me.
Just retweet my shit.
Retweet my tweets. No, all seriousness, guys. Happy holidays from all of us here at the Cinestro Corps.
Happy
We
holidays,
hope y'all are
folks.
having a great time. Have a very fun and safe holiday. Be with your
Happy
friends,
Kwanzaa.
family. If you want to chill with yourself, do that too. Whatever fits your fancy. Have fun. Drink some eggnog, or don't
Word.
drink eggnog. Drink some cinnamon whiskey, or don't drink that. Drink water. Some of you motherfuckers dehydrated. We love you. Though. Go ahead and tap in with us on all platforms at the Cinestro Corp. No S, because we got some more stuff coming up for the rest of the year and next year. Like I said, follow AZ at twitch.tv and Tari Singo. Follow our homeboys, the Backstage OL. All good things coming from that channel. I think we'll have a special guest in the next episode explaining what's going on with the Backstage experience and more. But yes, guys, it's been a pleasure. Hope you all have a happy holidays, happy whatever you may celebrate, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and even if you don't celebrate, just have a happy time.
Boxing
That being said,
Day.
Peace out, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Cinestro Corps. Fa la 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 la
La
la.
la.
We're the kings of the screen, yeah. Cinestro Corps, we're the dream, yeah. New episode Saturday afternoon. We in your ear, that comic book crew. More good it takes what we do. Cinestro Corps, we're